Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. So, Warren Buffett, Bill Gates Sr., who is the father of the Bill Gates of Microsoft fame, and many other wealthy, left leaning businessmen have agitated quite extensively in recent years for sizable tax increases on the highest income earners, including themselves. And they make arguments to the effect that they believe that increasing taxes on the wealthy is equitable. They believe, I think this claim is false, but they believe that the wealthy actually end up paying fewer taxes as a percentage of their income than the middle class. Well, I'm going to step aside from the discussion of who pays more taxes than who else, because ultimately it's a numbers game and different individuals, depending on the side they're going to argue, are going to bring up different statistics. I happen to hold the view, which I think is backed by the facts, that in fact the wealthy do pay more taxes in both absolute terms and as a proportion of their income today. However, let's overlook that. Let's suppose that they didn't. Let's say that their tax burden was really less burdensome to them. What option do they have right now? It took a few seconds of searching on Google for me to discover a page on the website of the U.S. Treasury titled Gift Contributions to Reduce Debt Held by the Public. This is essentially a program by the U.S. Treasury that allows individuals, anyone who wants, to donate any amount of money that they want to help reduce the U.S. national debt, the very same catastrophic national debt that has recently surpassed 15 trillion and a 100% debt to GDP ratio. Right now, it means that at the current level of debt, which is going to increase, by the way, given the reckless spending we have at the federal level, it would take the entire output of the U.S. economy as measured by conventional economic statistics to pay it all off. Well, Warren Buffett, Bill Gates Sr., you're concerned about the wealthy not paying enough in taxes. My recommendation is please put your money where your mouth is and help us out here. Help us pay off the national debt, which is imposing crushing burdens on all of us. I'm a part of the middle class. I'm not wealthy by any stretch of the imagination. I want the national debt reduced. I want the national debt gone. While no wealthy individual has anywhere near the resources to do that, at least they can help. Please, Warren Buffett, give a couple $1 billion to help pay off the national debt. And tell all of your friends. I would love it if you could do that. If you're really concerned also about people like you keeping too much of their own money, why not make that choice and contribute to this fund that the U.S. Treasury has so kindly set up for you? It only makes sense, and I would respect you for it. But it seems that there's something else that's being hinted at here, and that is that these individuals do not think that it is enough for them to voluntarily decide to give their money to the U.S. government for a purpose like paying off the national debt. They want to force the same action on others of their wealthy peers who would not voluntarily make that decision. But who are people like that? They're also entrepreneurs. They're also investors. They're people who could start businesses like SpaceX, the company that is owned by Elon Musk, also a founder of PayPal, that is trying to commercialize spaceflight. Also, Elon Musk is the owner of Tesla Motors, that is trying to get actually viable electric vehicles on the road. There are so many entrepreneurs like Elon Musk who have billions of dollars. Peter Thiel is an excellent example. He promotes a wide array of innovative startups, companies that develop new technologies, companies that attempt to improve human well-being. He even funds the Seasteading Institute, which endeavors to create some peaceful political experimentation on the oceans. If these people are forced to pay more of their money to the federal government, well, that means they have less money to invest in enterprises that can actually experiment, unlike the federal government, which is far too bureaucratized to experiment and innovate and improve our lives. And that means fewer resources for us to benefit from. It's very strange to me that Warren Buffett and Bill Gates Sr. and people who believe the way they do aren't just content with putting their money where their mouths are and donating to help relieve the national debt. Because that would be the best of all outcomes. On the one hand, we have free choice and individual sovereignty continue to be respected. Nobody is forced to give any more money than they wish. Tax rates would remain at their present level or hopefully be lowered. And at the same time, we would get some reductions in the national debt, at least relative to where it would have been otherwise. That would be great. So this is my challenge. Anyone who really believes that they should pay more in taxes should just give to the federal government the exact amount that they believe they should pay in addition to what they're required to pay already. And if they don't do it, one really, really has to wonder why. Thank you very much.